Raquel, you're here today because you brought a suit against your sister?
Yes.
All right, why don't you tell me about it?
Yes, we verbally agreed that she would help pay half of the bills in the rent, which was $400 and like $50 like towards utility bills. She moved in like November of 2007. And, you know, she was currently looking for a job.
Now, is this your youngest sister? Your
Yeah, my youngest sister. Yeah,
Okay.
my youngest sister. Yeah, so she agreed to pay the $450, and I'm like, okay, you know, so she just started partying. She started her little partying stuff and going out, and her boyfriend would give her money, and I would see her with her hair done and her nails and, you know, fabulous clothes, and I'm looking like, where's the, you know, the money for the rent?
Okay, so you had an agreement with her that for 3 months she would pay a portion of the rent at $450.
Right.
Now I see somebody else is sitting there.
Yes, this is my friend Sherry.
All right, let me hear your side of it. Go ahead.
Okay. First of all, I just want to say that it was just like a somewhat of a verbal agreement, and she's my sister. So
what that mean? Because I'm your sister.
Because
Okay, well,
What
let's
does that
back
mean?
it up a minute.
It was
What does that
never-
mean? Because I'm your
I was
sister.
never
Let me
on the
tell
lease
you,
or anything.
Look, ladies, let me tell you how we do this. It has become obvious in the first 2 minutes of you all being here that this is not about just that lease. And in family court, it's bigger than just the issue that you're here for.
Right.
Okay? There's a lot of anger, but I can also feel that there's a lot of hurt because guess what? I'm a sister too.
Right.
So I see what's going on.
Right.
But what I have to do is first get to the legal issues. Have you all been speaking? Because I can tell you have,
No,
right?
not at all.
All right. Well, we're going to get to it. All
done
right, but
enough
what we
speaking.
have to do
She's
is we're
done
going to
enough
be
speaking.
about
And you done
respect.
enough speaking too.
Hold on a
Won't you
minute.
pay your
See, that's
rent?
what I'm saying.
Pay your
Listen to her.
rent.
She in the courtroom. Look
All
how
right.
she acting though.
Now let me say this.
So
Let's
what?
get the ground
I'm
rules.
a grown woman though.
Ladies,
You need to act like
I'm
a grown woman and pay
Ladies,
your
I
bills.
do.
ladies.
That's what you need to do.
You a
Jealous?
hater.
Jealous
She's
of
a hater.
what?
That's
Melissa?
what hating.
What?
She hating 'cause look, I'm
Okay,
fabulous.
Damon, go between
Oh my
them
God,
and
I'm
tell
hating
them.
on
Yeah.
her.
I'm
Ladies,
hating
let
on
me
you.
tell you
Look
this.
at-
Quiet, quiet.
Okay.
Treat the judge
Maybe
with
she need to get a
respect.
man.
Let me
Okay.
say
That's
this.
what it
Quiet.
is.
What I think both of you need before we do anything else, you need a lesson in respect. I've earned the right to wear this robe. And so
I'm
what
sorry.
you're going to do
I
is,
apologize.
we're coming, thank you for that. And you're old enough, you know.
I know.
All right? Not that I'm excusing you. But how we do this, or we're not going to do it, is one of us are going to talk at a time, and I'm going to direct who gets to talk.
Okay.
All right? And we're going to get through all of this somehow. How about that? All right? So now, Melissa, it's your turn. Direct it to me until I tell you otherwise.
Okay.
But
Now-
let's be respectful. You're a
Right.
lady. Come on, let's act
Okay,
like one.
I am respectable. It's just that, okay, it's like we're both adults, and I feel like why does she have to? She always nagging me, and she always embarrassing me in front of my friends.
Okay, well, let's get to...
That's the reason.
Melissa, listen to me. What we need to get to right now is, did she loan you the money?
She did. She
Okay.
loaned me the money, okay, but I didn't have it to pay her back. And at the times when I don't have it, she always like, oh, you need to pay me, and then she'll wait till we get in front of my friends. That's what I don't like. I'm not gonna pay you
So
nothing.
you acknowledge
I'm not
that
gonna
you
pay
do
nothing.
owe her the money?
What was that?
You owe her the money?
I
Yes.
don't really feel like I
Tell the
really
truth.
owe. I don't feel like
I'm
I owe her
sorry.
anything.
Tell the truth. Just
I don't
tell
feel
the
like
truth.
I owe
Answer
her. I
the
don't
truth.
owe you
Let me say
anything
this.
though.
Okay.
I'm gonna
You
tell
gonna keep
you all
embarrassing me in
this,
front of my
Melissa.
people?
Listen to me.
No, I'm not
I'm gonna
having
say
it.
this for the last
Okay,
time.
I'm sorry, Judge. Because she
Now,
lied.
let
She's
me
a
tell you-
liar.
let me tell you
You're a
this.
liar, though. I'm so
listen
sorry,
to
Judge.
me.
Oh my God.
You need to get laid. That's what it is.
I don't think y'all get
Oh, my
this,
God.
right?
That's what it is.
I see beyond anything you need to see. Maybe it's good that we just see this exchange. Maybe this is what we need to see.
I just want to get my money for the back
I
rent.
understand
and
that,
that's
but
all
let me
I
tell
want.
you,
giving
you're
her
too old
nothing.
for this. When I tell you you can't talk, now I'm going to have to insist, because otherwise I'm not going to deal with it.
Golly, just be quiet, guys. I understand that you're upset with your sister, okay? But you're in a courtroom, and Judge Penny is being very gracious for you guys. Most judges would have thrown you out of the courtroom by now, and you would have gotten nothing. Nothing! So be quiet. Okay. The defendant keeps saying that her sister is embarrassing her in front of her friends. You are 28 years old. If you are embarrassed, maybe instead of blaming the person who is just basically saying, hey, you need to pay me back, maybe you should become the person that doesn't need her sister to tell her that. You want to be out here pretending you're all big in your britches, you're going out and partying, you're having a good time with your friends, basically showing them him, hey, I've got my stuff together. Look at my beautiful hair and expensive clothes. But then the moment your sister sheds light on the fact that you actually are broke, you don't like it very much. Now, you could blame that on your sister all you want, but the fact that she was the one helping you, and now you're basically spitting it back into her face, girl, it is your fault. And your fault alone that you were in this position.
Was there an oral agreement? That's what I want to get started with.
Somewhat.
What's somewhat?
Like when I was feeling kind of like I had lost my job a little previously before that, and I was feeling kind of
You
down.
working now, sweetheart?
I'm sorry?
Are you working
No,
now?
I'm not. And I was feeling kind of down and out about it, and I came to her and she was like, her boyfriend had left and she wanted me to, come and help. So, okay, you knew that I didn't have no job when I came in. So why is you nagging me when you know I don't have a job though?
Because she don't owe you anything. Now you're gonna listen to me now.
But I don't owe her. I don't feel like I owe
you
her
need to hear
anything,
me
though.
on this. She don't owe you anything.
I didn't say she do owe
Well,
me
let
anything.
me say this now.
Let
me get this straight right now, my dear. Because what are you, 28 years old?
Yeah.
You could be my child. So you're not going to talk back to the judge. We're going to get that straight right now. Let me talk to your witness. Why don't you come up? What you have to add? I'm sure you've seen and witnessed this kind of commotion.
Yes, I have, and it's really getting on my nerves. Melissa came out here with Raquel.
please.
She was supposed to be going to school. She wants to be a paralegal, and then she
Okay.
wanted to do some screenwriting.
All right.
I agreed on Raquel's merit that she could come out here and live in my home. And since she's been here, my cousin is a model. She has a lap dog. She drives a Benz. And Melissa's just been hanging out with her clubbing. She never tried to find a job.
You introduced me to her.
But
You
that
told
doesn't
me-
mean that
said-
you're supposed to try to live her
You said,
life.
I want you to hang out with her.
You're supposed to
Y'all
live
would be
your
a
own
good
life
pair
and
together.
have your
Damn,
own
you
introduced me
responsibilities.
to her, so what you
Damn,
saying?
go on and
So
stand
you
on
trying to
that.
double team me?
Okay, look,
because
let me
it's
say
the
this.
truth. It's
So
the
what?
truth.
So what,
It's the
though?
truth. It ain't no
I'm
so what.
I'm a
It's the
grown-ass
truth.
woman,
I
though.
don't care.
You need to respect
Act
me,
like
though.
it.
No, you need to respect yourself.
Man, whatever.
And pay your bills.
Okay, hold
I'm not
on
gonna
a
keep
minute.
taking
what?
care of
Wait
you.
a minute.
Mad.
I'm mad about
You
what?
just
Wait
mad 'cause
a
you ain't got that
minute.
man. That's what it is.
Ooh,
You
wait a
uptight.
minute.
Why am I
I have to-
uptight, Melissa?
You need to
Uh,
loosen
Melissa?
up.
Okay, I'm sorry, Judge.
tired
I'm
of
sorry.
her.
We may have to take her
I'm
out
so
of
sick
here
of
for
her,
a
for
minute.
real.
Let me say
Oh,
this,
my
honey.
goodness.
I saw the pictures of you all, and I know that there were happier times. Somebody, let me just look at my notes, okay? Because who's driving the Mercedes?
Actually,
cousin
her
Jazz.
cousin. Her
Oh.
cousin.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
She lives with
introduced
her
me to.
parents. She's a model. She does her own thing. Melissa comes out here. She thinks she can shop and hang
Like
with
she's
her.
the Black
So
Paris
what?
Hilton.
Because I'm
She
fabulous.
thinks she's the Black
I'm
Paris
fabulous.
Hilton.
Okay,
Look
let
at
me
she don't
ask
have
you
to do
this.
nothing.
Y'all just
What
mad
is the
because y'all
black-
don't look like me.
Hold
They
on
can
a
hang
minute.
out. I don't have
What
any
is the-
children, though.
The Black Paris
I don't have
Hilton,
any kids.
glamorous,
So what?
hair,
So what?
nails,
Why you- she
feet
shopping.
done, shopping,
Whatever.
beautiful woman.
She can't
Black
do it.
Paris
She can't
Hilton,
do it
walk
like
around
me.
here,
She can't
party.
do it like me. That's
and at
why.
the end of the day,
There's some
she
hateration
don't want to
going
pay
on.
no
Let me
bills,
just
and
say
she
this
owe
to
me.
you
And
all.
you
I can do
gonna
it.
give me
I
my
can do
money.
it, though. Ain't
And I'm
nobody
bringing
else
you here
complaining.
today because I want my
Ain't nobody
money.
else complaining.
I want my money.
Listen, I need you to listen. I was having a good day, too. We're going to get something straight. You looking like a bunch of fools. Now, let me say this to you right now, okay? Don't make me come out of myself on y'all here. When one person can talk, I know you got a lot to say in a little bit of time, but keep your dignity while you're here, okay? Both of you got an issue with respect, but you're going to respect me today, all right? What I want to know is, she called you the Black Paris Hilton. What do you think about that? I heard you say you were fabulous.
Yeah, I am fabulous, you know?
What does that mean to be fabulous? You working?
No.
Okay, so what's
But
fabulous?
nobody else is complaining about it, though.
No,
I look good
let's
everywhere
describe
I
fabulous. Do you think I'm fabulous?
Well, you know.
Do you think Judge is
Yeah,
fabulous?
of course.
I think I got it going on, girl. So
You
tell
are-
me
you are fabulous.
what you call fabulous. Fabulous, I got a J-O-B, I get to wear the robe,
Right,
I'm fabulous.
exactly, right.
You tell me what fabulous is. Let's count them down for you.
Okay, first
you got
of all,
a job?
I would say-
No, I get to
You don't
ask
have
the
to have a
question.
job to be fabulous.
Oh, really?
You don't have to have a job to
So
be
where your
fabulous.
definition come from being fabulous?
I got a man that take care of me.
Okay.
You know, he looks out for me.
You got
know,
a
I
what?
look nice. I have a man, and she don't, and that's the problem. She
Okay.
don't like our
I'm
relationship.
amazed how folk can come live up in somebody else's house.
She didn't offer her money.
Sucking up her air, drinking her water, and then you want to try to tell her what she can do in her house?
Exactly.
No.
Exactly.
Sucking up her air, drinking her water. Girl, I thought you said you had a man. I thought you said you had a man who took care of you. So, and I'm sorry, but the last thing that makes a woman fabulous is a man. If you need a man to make you fabulous, you're doing something wrong, okay?
Seems to me.
You just wanna
now
be
there's
like
a
me,
way
that's what
to
it
do
is.
everything.
I want to be like you?
Listen to me. Oh, I'm gonna deal with that because I know that Melissa thinks you're jealous of her.
I don't have
Yeah.
no children.
So we're gonna deal with
That's,
it.
that's
Okay.
one good thing.
Well,
I'm
Melissa,
glad
we
you
got
don't got
some
no
things-
kids. I'm
whatever.
glad you don't have
We
no
got
kids.
some things to deal with. Okay? Now I don't know where y'all think y'all landed, but we in family court with who? Judge Penny. Not with Judge Melissa and not with Judge Raquel. So let's come on, tone it down, all right? Because you know what? More than anything, I'm here because I really care.
Thank you.
So what I want you to ask yourself, Raquel, is if you know that she's like that. I know that women love being caregivers. You know, we just love to caretake. We just take care of folk. What is it about you in terms of your own self-esteem that you feel like you got to be a doormat for her? What's going on? Because let me tell you something. You burn me once, that's it.
Right.
All I need is one time.
Right.
Family or no family. That's part of the problem.
Right.
Family takes advantage of other people. But you tell
right,
me,
you're right.
what is it that
I
makes
just
you
think- I
continue
just-
to be a doormat for her?
I just think because, like I said, that's my sister. I love her, and I don't want to see nothing bad happen to her.
Okay.
I don't want her to be in the hands of other people.
Okay.
You know,
Protect her.
I want to.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a protector. I want to protect my sister. I'm like the
Okay.
rock.
Wild.
I'm like the
Excuse me.
rock of the family
Wild.
too.
Excuse me.
Okay.
I'm like the rock. So it's like when we go through the stuff we go through, I'm like, okay, she'll learn. You know, she'll change. You know, but she's not changing.
Maybe in some ways, Raquel, you've been like a crutch to her.
Right.
Because it's time to kind of let go. She's not your responsibility. When I was thinking about you all, even before I came in, I started saying, you know what? Y'all need a wake-up call.
Right.
You need a wake-up call on everything. I know you need one.
Okay, for
'Cause
sure.
listen to me. Somebody got to tell you.
Exactly.
Being fabulous is bigger.
Right.
Listen now. You got to listen to me.
I'm sorry.
First of all, if you don't have family, you really don't have anything.
Right.
In my darkest days, when things were toughest for me, I always had my family to lean back on. You're not gonna always get along, because family don't always get along, right? Let me get back just for a minute because I really want to see the lease to see what the lease said. Can you get that for me, Damon? I have a copy here, but I want to see the original
Of my lease. Yeah, that's my lease.
because I really want you all to know that although this is the keys to the door that brought you here,
Exactly.
this is not really why you're here.
Right.
We got it, right? And really with most family issues, that's really not it. That there's something deeper here.
Right.
Raquel, you working now?
No, yeah, I'm doing childcare right now.
Okay.
And I
But
just
I know
got
you
here.
were used to, you
Yeah.
know.
Before I made it here to Los Angeles, I was manager at Claire's.
Okay.
I was assistant manager at Claire's.
Right.
So.
Making cool money, so why you stressing?
I'm telling you right
Whatever.
now,
You
you think
sound stupid,
somebody
whatever.
owes you something.
No, I don't.
Nobody-
I
Because
don't
that's
feel
your
like I owe
money.
anything.
That's
No, I
not your
don't.
money.
I don't.
Yes.
No, I don't.
Oh,
Exactly.
You
I
got
feel like
listen to me,
with
honey.
this kind of attitude,
you got
I'm
it
not-
all wrong.
I feel like I'm not gonna do anything for
It
nobody.
doesn't matter if she was making $1 million a year. That's her money. That has nothing to do with you.
Right, that's
You
true.
know why you don't have an appreciation for
Well,
her?
she should
Because
stop
you're not
dealing with
getting
me
up
then.
every morning earning it.
I ain't putting the
Because
guns on her
when you
head.
earn it for yourself, that's part of the problem.
Oh, you stay in my house. Oh yeah, you need to
Yeah,
come
that's
in
right,
at a
and
certain
respect
hour.
me, and
like trying
respect
to run
me.
me like you my
Because
parent
I
or
have a
something, though.
daughter.
But
You
you
got
know
a daughter,
what?
though. I'm not your
I have
daughter.
a
But you know
daughter.
what?
Grown, though.
So what? But you
Excuse
live with
me.
me
I'm a
though.
grown
But
woman,
you
though.
get
live with
between
me
them.
though.
So what?
Man,
Stop. Get between
So
them. Let me
what?
tell you.
You so what you gonna do?
I'm tired of you.
What
though.
you gonna do?
Seriously,
What
did I
though.
say?
Pay your
I'm sorry.
rent.
How many
Pay your
times do I
rent.
have
Get a
to tell you?
Let me tell you
job.
Okay,
something. You
I'm
know how
Everything
sad
ain't about
this is?
hair and clothes and
Whatever.
nails.
Now I have to
Calm your
babysit
friend
both
down.
of you.
Go
Be
get a
quiet.
job. Tell her to get a job. Go get a job.
Baby,
Just
let me
and pay me
say
what you
this.
owe
Man.
me.
What's the
You
next
get a
thing
man.
y'all
What a man
gonna
gonna
do?
do for you? You
Get laid.
What a man?
That's what
What a
you
man
need.
gonna do for you? Just take care of
Melissa.
What did
that.
I just
what?
say?
Oh my gosh, these women will not shut up. You know, the thing that really grinded my gears is when the defendant was like, she's treating me like I'm her child, trying to control what I do. Girl, you might as well be her child. You are living it up in her house, rent free. If not child, why child shaped? If not child, why acting like child? Because girl, you are acting like a child right now.
You get a man.
You a hater.
Say this to you all.
Hater.
What y'all gonna pick up a chair and hit each other? Y'all need somebody to put you in check. You really need more than a wake-up call. Because she's not gonna listen to you as long as you're acting like this. I'm the older sister and I act like I'm the older sister. Because you have to, respect is something you earn. You don't just get it just because you 32
But I've given her
years old.
chances, though.
No.
And when I feel like
what
she's
has
walking over
happened-
me.
But what has happened is you let it go over and over and over again.
Yeah, because that's my
what we
sister.
have to do before we do anything is you have to figure out, what did I do in this relationship? That's how people grow. Did you know that? There is no greater bond than sisterhood. But sisterhood comes from being respectful with one another. As you grow up, you're going to have problems. Right. Trust me, I know all about it. But what it is, it's about respect. If you do something for somebody, you knew before you did it for her that she's not grateful. Then what you do is you don't expect it. You do it from your heart, and you don't look for anything back. This is different because you really had an oral contract.
Right.
And believe it or not, an oral contract is enforceable. If the court determines.
Not when you say, oh, it's okay. So she'll
I thought
say
she
it's
said
okay.
Okay, I don't need you to talk now because I'm telling you, you need to listen. And you know the sad part about all of this? You're 32 and you're 28. And you're still young enough to know, but it's time for both of you to grow up. I mean, really.
You know, there is something about being around your sibling that really makes it hard to act your age. I don't know what it is. It's like that phenomenon when you go home for the holidays and suddenly you are your 16-year-old self fighting with your parents and your siblings as if you're still in high school. I feel like that's exactly what's happening with these siblings. And the amount of disrespect that is going between the two of them, I don't know how they will fix that unless they both realize that they need to grow up.
If you know you're doing for somebody who does not appreciate it, stop doing for them.
Oh, I will.
Why you do for somebody?
I won't do it
Maybe
no
she
more.
needs some tough love. Maybe she'll appreciate
This
it.
this was the last straw.
Let me
I'm not
say
doing it
this.
no more.
I don't know what's happening with you, but let me tell you something. From a woman who I think I look pretty good, but beauty doesn't last always. You got to have this thing for yourself. Do you understand me? Yeah. So now what I'm going to do is give you my verdict. All I'm hoping is that you understand in the long run that there's nothing greater than family.
Right.
But you have to learn, number one, to respect each other.
Right.
I find that indeed there was an oral contract. Melissa, you're going to have to pay your sister back her money.
Yep.
So I find in favor of the plaintiff in the amount of $400 times 3 months, which was for $1,200 for the lease. And then the other portion of the lease was $250 for the Minnesota lease and then the Los Angeles lease.
Correct.
For a total of $1,450, I find in favor of the plaintiff. Court is now adjourned.
I think the judgment was fair. I think it was pretty fair.
I feel that it's not fair at all.
And I'm happy that I was able to get what I came for.
Just me telling her that, I will, help her out, that's not solid.
I brought her here to teach her a lesson.
I feel that it sucks.
Girl, when did you help out? It doesn't sound like you were doing much helping at all. Helping yourself to the food in the fridge, probably. But helping her? I don't think so. It's unfortunate that these sisters have such a deep resentment towards each other because of this. That's why when you're an adult living with your other adult sibling, there has to be a level of respect that you have for each other in order for that to work. If you respect the other and they respect you as an adult who has autonomy and an adult who has responsibilities that they are expected to do, it's fine. It can work. But if you are stuck in that childhood realm of bickering and arguing and viewing your sibling as just your sibling and not some other adult that you need to respect, it's not going to work. And it clearly did not work in this scenario. Hopefully the defendant wakes up and realizes that she can't just rely on a man for the rest of her life, that she's 28 years old, and that is quite old to be acting like that. But I'm curious to know your thoughts on this case. Do you think this was a fair ruling? Do you think these sisters have any chance of rekindling their relationship? I want to know your thoughts in the comments down below. Leave a like and a follow, and I'll see you guys next time.